All right, so here's what's going on now. They didn't like my last YouTube video, so they start blasting me with this RF. You see this? That was literally right after I posted my last video, posting the network that they put around my house. Now look at this. This has been sitting here at like 0 the entire time. Now look at this. This is what I mean. They do this stuff in live time. Normally, when I pick up my phone to record, they'll drop it down like nothing happened, but they're so cocky and arrogant. They think that they're untouchable. No one's ever going to stop them, because what they do behind those walls at Camp Perry, nobody can get to them. Well, I'm going to challenge that. This is illegal. You've built a network around my house. You're frying me every day, all day, every day. It's some form of attack or another. And this has been going on for years. The electrical grid, maybe about 5-6 months. I didn't know it till they cranked it up one day so bad that I was pooping blood 2 days in a row. Then I ordered this device here, and then I could see it. You go down to the bozo police office, and they act like you're freaking, insane, until I started getting proof right here. So I'm not even really dealing with them. They haven't done a single thing for me. I've reported 1,000 incidents. They come over here. They don't do anything. So I'm not even wasting my time with local police. Everyone's like, have you talked to your local police? Yeah, you go talk to them. They're like, oh, what do you want us to do? So this is what I'm doing. I'm recording it, and I'll be reaching out to other people. Look at this. Anything over 40 is dangerous. I set my alert at 37. I had changed it to 37, but when I got this, it said anything over 40, or is it 20? I think it was 20, actually. Anything over 20 is dangerous. For the magnetic field, anything over 40 is dangerous. And for electrical, I think it was 100. So it's like 20, 40, and 100, or 20, 50, and 100. Anyway, look at them. They're sitting here watching me a live time. I mean, they've got a grid around my house. Nothing goes in or out of my phones or emails or laptop without them blocked. Not even my phone calls. House phone, cell phone. You think you're calling somebody, and it's not. It goes straight to them. They're like, yes, FBI. Oh, sure. Yeah, we'll look right into it. It's not. It's them. So this is what they do. What can I do but expose them? They get pissed, and then they start blasting me when I make a video. And I keep saying, stop frickin' frying me, and I'll stop making videos, Dan Bolchez. I'll stop exposing you. Why don't you stop frying me? Take your little grid down and stop frying me and let me live my life. I mean, this guy was my neighbor like 11 or 12 years ago, and he's been stalking me ever since. He got a job at Camp Perry, and ever since then, breaking in my house, cars following me. I come home, windows are open. Come home, my doors are open, TV's blaring. I mean, it's been one thing after another. I come in. It was no fun for him to do it without me knowing about 6 years ago. So we started making sure that I knew he was in my house, stealing my stuff, breaking my stuff. He'll take something and then return it later at another time. So I had to stop working. Couldn't go to work because he kept coming in my house doing God knows what. One time I saw one of his blonde pubic hairs on my toothbrush, human feces in the backyard, snake in my right outside my garage, a dead snake right outside my garage door. I mean, it doesn't stop. Thorn bushes right by my hose, where my hose is. None of the other 10 bushes have a thorn. They never had one. And then I get thorn bushes on both sides of my hose. I mean, anything he could do. I pay top dollar for yard maintenance. Yard gets all pretty. As soon as it gets perfect, 2-3 weeks later, all types of weeds just popping up. And they're right along me and my neighbor's yard. So it's like nature doesn't work that way. Weeds don't grow right along the line of my neighbor's yard. Not 1 centimeter into my neighbor's yard, just a ton right along my yard. So this is Dan Bolchez. He works at Camp Perry. Got the job there to be a trainer about 11 years ago, maybe 12 now. And from that moment on, this guy hasn't stopped stalking me. Him and his wife were obsessed lunatics the entire time I was their neighbors. Absolutely insane. They couldn't keep my name out of their mouth. So they're trying to blast me with RF, and well, they are blasting me. I'm about to drop a video right after this about the dangers of RF and how dangerous it is, how it causes cancers and all types of crazy stuff for your body. So this is what he's trying to do. The heart attack, the cancer. I mean, this is what I have to deal with all day long. I can't wait to expose you, Dan. Go ahead and blast it up. Blast it up to 500. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Let's get to 500, Dan. Do it for the video. Come on, Dan Bolchez at, what is it, 102 Glory, Yorktown, Virginia. A freaking nutcase. This thing was sitting at like nothing, at 000 until I posted my last video about the grid that they built around my house. And all of a sudden, this thing's going berserk. Like, I went to go swing, I said it in another video, I went to go swing my golf clubs in my backyard, and the next day I come home from work and that golf mat that I was swinging on was singed, burnt to a crisp. I'll put that in another video. So that was his way of letting me know we're watching you at all times. I mean, I already knew that. Yeah, this guy's a nutcase and deserves to be under the jail, like Guantanamo. Treason. This is what they're doing with government dollars, building grids around citizens' houses so they could fry them with radio frequency waves and microwaves. Is this okay with anybody? Is it okay because it's not happening to you? I don't think human beings are okay with this type of behavior. I mean, we've got to stop this maniac. How many other people are they spying on? I know every girl I've dated, they've been in their house, cameras in their house, looking at them, spying on them through their phones. All that's been proven. There's no way you can know certain things unless you're listening and watching. They think no one can stop them, so they do whatever they want. They're just a bunch of sick psychopath perverts, man. We need an investigation. Somebody needs to look into what they're doing there, because this is psychotic.